Good afternoon and welcome back to all you garden adventurers. I'm Kelly and this is K2 Garden Adventure, a channel dedicated to me building my dream garden and a little urban farm here on the beautiful central coast of California. All right, so today's project, or at least this afternoon, as much as I can get done, is to work on these 12 hayracks here along the ranch style fence on the front avocado orchard. So I had to wait to do these because we needed to get the fence repaired, and that's been done. Still needs to be painted, but working on that. In the meantime, they had an incredible sale at Miner's Ace Hardware here, so I bought a whole bunch of beautiful flowers. So at any rate, you're going to see where these go. These had a bunch of stuff in them last year, marigolds and these Gazanias or was it African violets or African daisies, excuse me. So some of them survived actually, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these. I found a spot for them in the back, the African daisies that survived. But you know, this started off as I made 2 and then I made some more for the old place, and then when I got here I turned 6 of them into 12, but they didn't match, so there was kind of different things. But we had African daisies and also these Vinca vines survive, so haven't really figured out what to do with the Vinca vine, and thinking I was going to do something similar, I ordered some sweet potato vine. Anyway, so I got to come up with something to use the surviving Vinca and sweet potatoes. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 5 surviving Vinca vines. Anyways, so I'll come up with some beautiful hanging container or hanging basket, something for those. But in the meantime, let me take you back here and show you what I'm going to be doing. All right, so this year is going to be simpler because, you know, we're actually planning this out. So in each basket is going to be one white Calibrachoa, and this is just an off-brand, but surrounded on either side with a Blue Moon Punch or a Grape Punch, proven winners, Calibrachoas. So yeah, this will make it a lot easier to sort of keep track of. And you know, instead of lots of different flowers and trying to squeeze stuff in, so just 3 of these in each one of those hayracks should be great. Of course, I've got lots of other beautiful things, but that's future projects, so you'll have to tune back in. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make my first one. I'm just I'm reusing the soil, but I'm gonna add some good fertilizer in there, and we'll see how this goes. All right, so here you can see I've got some, I mixed in some rose tone and some proven winners continuous release, and then here are the 3 plants that are going to go in here. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and reuse the soil. I can see the African daisies are still growing real good, but plus, you know, this extra fertilizer, everything should be fine. But I don't really want to spend the money to buy, you know, so many more bags of potting soil, and I think these are just fine. So wish me luck. I will show you the results in just a minute. And that is done. So this one is real easy, and we've got the 3 in there, and then I did put some fresh topsoil to just fill up around the top. Want to make sure, you know, these things can hold lots of water because they get real vigorous. So I'm gonna go stick this one on the fence and grab another one. Okay, so we are done with the first half of the project, which means we've got 6 of these beautiful hayracks all up along the fence that go out to the street with a Blue Moon Punch, a white Calibrachoa, and a Grape Punch Super Bells, 1 in each basket. And then for the other 6 baskets, they still have stuff in them, Vinca vines and African daisies, and so that will take a little more time because I need to transplant those things before I can plant the superbells, but plan to get that all done this weekend. Regardless, everything is hooked back up to drip, so they should all be super happy, and the other ones will be happy hanging out in my potting area for another couple days, I'm sure. Anyways, hope you are enjoying the video. If this is the end, then please like, comment, you know, share with a friend, all that good stuff. If it's not the end, then enjoy the next segment. All right, bye-bye. So I figured I should do a quick sort of before overview before all the Gazanias get planted. So I identified the 9 spots and cleared away the bark mulch where I'm gonna put all the Gazanias. I got the 2 rows of Sharons moved, got that one there. I swapped out that poor Electra Blue Australian hibiscus, which isn't really a hibiscus but looks like one. And I did some cleanup weeding in here. So anyways, just figured this would be a nice before, and the next thing you see should be an after once all the Gazanias get in there. All right, time to get to work. So I got all 6 of the Gazanias that were planted around this Mexican lily named Bichorneria. Flamingo Glow is the cultivar. Anyway, beautiful, absolutely beautiful plant. And it will probably be a little bit happier now that it doesn't have overgrown African Daisies stealing all its water. I'll probably get some other sort of smaller things, annuals to plant around it, since to be up here you need to have lots of color. And honestly, right now I don't have any extra violas or pansies or petunias laying around, but that is easily remedied for me. So anyways, but yeah, beautiful plant. I trimmed up some of the older branches to give it a chance to expand. I also planted, while I was up here, I'd forgotten I had some donated pansies, so they were purple and yellow, so I added them here to the bottom of the pineapple guava container. Anyways, just so you know, they can be happy and be with, you know, flowers that look like them, although very much smaller. Anyways, let me take you to the back and show you what the Gazanias look like. So up here in the hibiscus garden, you know, today I moved the these 2 rows of Sharon back a little bit further back from the lantana, and then I planted 9 groupings of the Gazanias. I had 5 coming out of the Hayracks from the avocado garden, and then I turned the 6 that I pulled from the container out front into 4 more, because a few of them were a lot smaller than some of the other ones, so I just combined those. I think it looks really, really good, and you know, they're not even really flowering yet. But the other thing I discovered is there was a lot of snails in both groupings, so I got rid of all of those that I found. So that'll be a nice, beautiful backdrop of color, especially until the Rose of Sharon's and the hardy hibiscus, all of which are alive and all of which are leafing out, which is incredible. I was concerned about one of the hardy hibiscus, but I saw some green sprouts coming out. If you don't know, for your hardy hibiscus, you are supposed to cut it all the way down to the ground. And I was a little bit scared, so I left some woody parts. And to be honest with you, that was a bit of a mistake. I won't make that mistake this year, because what that has done is meant that the new growth is having to grow around the woody remains. However, on Rose of Sharon, it's not like that. It's more like a butterfly bush or something, where it comes out of the existing wood, doesn't come out of the roots. The roots. So in that case, for Rose of Sharon, you're just wanting to prune it back to maintain a size, and so, you know, I think going back a half or a third or whatever you want to do in order to keep it looking nice, very similar to like hydrangeas or something, I think. Anyways, but really happy with this. Still got to get everything hooked up to drip and maybe clean up a couple of more of these other flowers that I had planted out front, which have come back. There was a drip issue where the big air bubble got in this line, and I didn't realize nothing was really getting watered. Oh, I need to fill in that hole too. So anyways, so just some maintenance stuff, but hopefully this has been helpful. I'm gonna go, now that I have the what do you call it? Now that I have the Hayracks empty of all the Gazanias, I'm gonna try to get some more of the or just get them all done this evening. We'll see if I've got time and it makes it into this video. I'm not sure how long it's going. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and get back to work. Okay, so the fun part now is building these hayrack baskets. So if you didn't see the other video, there's 3 things going in the 12 hayracks along the front avocado orchard. We've got a Proven Winners Super Bells Grape Punch, a Proven Winners Super Bells Blue Moon Punch, and they call their Calibrachoas Super Bells. I think they hybridized them with something, I'm not sure what. And then just an off-brand white Calibrachoa, which goes in the middle of those 2. And so doing all 12 that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this basket. Oh, and real quick, because I'm reusing some of the potting soil, it's been in there only about 6 months, but I added some Espoma plant tone, which is kind of a little bit generic. Of course, I'm doing Espoma the biotone because that helps get the roots going with the mycorrhizae, or however you say that. And then because these are annuals, even though they may hold over for me here in my zone, the premium continuous release plant food for flowering plants, it helps keep them going all season long. So I put some of that in there as well. And then whatever extra, I'll put some fresh potting soil in. That's the Vigoro, and it has fertilizer in that as well. So these guys should get plenty of food. And that is 1 down and 5 more to go. So I'm gonna get to work, and then hopefully I'll get done in time and I can show you what all 12 hayracks look like. So we're all done with the hayracks, and for any of you that have seen some of the earlier videos, you can see the staging area is looking much more empty. Still got some things that we got to plant, and we have a whole bunch of container stuff that we've got to do. But the good news is out here on the Hayracks, all 12 Super Bells or Calibrachoa Hayracks are done. You see, again, that was Grape Punch, a white Calibrachoa, and a Blue Moon Punch. And there's 12 of these. Yeah, I know I need to paint the new fence parts, but pay no attention to that. Anyways, you can see they're all in here. They're all hooked up to drip. I'm running the drip right now to make sure, yep, there is water flowing. And looking good. And then there's one that he was in really bad shape, so he kind of died, but I'm going to go get a replacement for him right now. I knew he was in bad shape, but there was a shortage at the store, so I figured I'd give it a try. But they said if he doesn't work out, just bring him back. And so that is what I'm going to do. And I'm pretty sure I saw some more that came in, so that hole will be fixed here shortly. But these look amazing. See if we get a little bit further shot. Kind of cool, the tulips are coming up. Yeah, I know the tulips are late, but that's kind of awesome. I chilled them, so tricked them into thinking it was still winter. But here you can see from a little bit further away, you can see the white Calibrachoas popping out of the middle, and then the purple will look really beautiful hanging down against that white fence. And so hope you enjoyed this video, and hope you found it interesting, maybe learned something. If there's something that I got wrong, please let me know in the comments, because I'm still learning. If you haven't remembered to, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. Please share with any friends or family that you know like gardening, and help us grow this community. If you do leave a comment, I respond to all the comments, because I'm still a small enough channel. I can I can do that. And regardless, until the next video, have a wonderful evening and happy gardening.